Hello everyone, it's Rayna. In my last video, I have talked about how we might feel guilt and shame when we have mental health issues, how this guilt and shame stop us from seeking professional help, and about the huge importance of seeking the right treatment when we struggle with any mental health issue. You can go check it out, it's right here in the corner and down below in the description box. Today, I'd like to talk some more about the reasons of these negative feelings, such as guilt and shame. As I said in my last video, in today's society, it's totally acceptable to be physically sick, but unfortunately, it isn't socially acceptable to be mentally, emotionally sick. Mental health, unfortunately, is still taboo in many countries. We don't talk enough about it, so we don't quite know how serious it can be for people who are struggling. The main reason responsible for all this is ignorance. Now, I don't mean that you're ignorant if you are not an expert about mental health, not at all. Only too often people don't know or don't understand how devastating a panic attack can be, or how depression can make us feel lonely, misunderstood, and in pain. This lack of knowledge makes people respond to a mental health issue by taking it lightly or with judgment, or worse, with mockery. When you are struggling with mental health issues and you face only judgment and mockery, it's only natural and understandable to protect yourself by closing up in your own bubble. Problem is, this reaction isn't healthy for you, because in order to get better, you need the support of the people who love you, and you also need to seek professional help. Now, how to get out of the spiral of guilt, shame, and fear I talked about in my last video. I've already said that you need to acknowledge that you're struggling. I'd just like to add that in order to do so, you need to speak up. You have to sit down with your parents, your spouse, your partner, your children, your friends, and be the most open and honest about your struggles. I urge you to gather your strength in order to express openly your needs, your fears, your emotions. Only then the people who love you can be there for you and give you that much needed support. Let me tell you, my mother didn't understand at first what depression is. She didn't understand that I was in depression, and she would constantly tell me to toughen up, which of course isn't helpful at all. On the contrary, even has the opposite effect. Only when I opened up to her about my struggles, my pain, my anxiety, she was able to help me. Only when she read on her own about the subject, she understood its seriousness, and she was the one who encouraged me to consult a psychiatrist. It is okay not to feel okay, and communication is key to your well-being. You have the power to your own recovery. I know how scary and long the process might seem, but please don't let people who don't know what you're dealing with, who judge you and who mock you, take away that power from you. You wouldn't be ashamed if you had the flu, right? Well, don't let anybody who doesn't understand what you're going through make you feel ashamed of the mental health issues you might be struggling with. Have you ever found yourself misunderstood by the closest people around you? And have communication helped you get better? Please let me know in the comments down below if you are or have been struggling with mental health issues, and have you dealt with shame and guilt? Let's open up about this subject and let's help each other by sharing our experiences. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and don't hesitate to share it around. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and make sure to click on the notification bell so you won't miss my next video. And until then, take care of yourselves both physically and mentally. Bye!